With their eclectic style and musical dexterity, the Fugees, comprised of Lauryn Hill, Pras Michel, and Wyclef Jean, stuck out among the crowded hip-hop scene of 1996 by being unequivocally themselves. They emerged at the forefront of pop music without compromising their artistic integrity. Their album, The Score, was to be the last official project released by the Fugees. In fact, their classic sophomore album, which went 6 times platinum in the United States, was the Fugees' greatest triumph and their swan song. After releasing a little-noted first album, Blunted on Reality, in 1994, the Fugees returned with their landmark sophomore album, The Score, which became a worldwide hit on the back of its second single, a hip-hop inflected cover of the Roberta Flack soft rock classic, Killing Me Softly. A sharp contrast to the heavy funk beats and the thug life narratives of the West Coast gangster rap dominating the genre at the time. The Score used unusual samples, weighty thought-provoking lyrics, and then a groundbreaking combination of rap and traditional sung vocals to transform the audience's expectations of hip-hop. When the Fugees began to work on The Score, they were intent on placing their imprint upon the music instead of following the trends of the day, such as sampling loops of familiar songs. They would give birth to a sound that was uniquely their own, implementing their own musicianship into the equation. According to Wyclef, the Fugees didn't just want to make an album, they wanted to launch a movement. He said in an interview, "When we went to do The Score, it wasn't like to do the music. We were in the neighborhood and we wanted to create a movement." He envisioned that The Score would have a cultural era transcending impact that was on a par with the Pink Floyd's The Wall. The recording of The Score began in June 1995. Over a span of 5 months, a vibe was curated and they began to create magic with minimal equipment. Wyclef said in an interview, "I don't think people pay attention. The idea that the fact that the entire album was created in the hood. It was created actually with almost no equipment." Lauryn Hill went on to say in an interview that the group dynamics during the process of The Score had 2 co-bosses, she and Clef, who were co-captains. And then you have Pras. And then you had Jerry, the cousin of Wyclef, who played bass, who was very influential in the Fugees sound. The Fugees were now free to mesh several different genres and influences to form one succinct sound. From Afro-Cuban to reggae to soul to hip-hop, they left no stone unturned. They seamlessly blended hardcore with socially conscious ideals, a hybridity that would prove to have crossover appeal. Lauryn Hill said, "A little rice and peas mixed with a little collard greens, a little mango with watermelon." They filled the void between the gangster era dominated by the West Coast rap and the impending shiny suit East Coast based era that was waiting around the corner. In any hip-hop album, the samples used are inherently trans-contextual elements of sound. The Score, however, helped revive an East Coast tradition of seeking out obscure or unexpected sample sources. The Score reintroduced hip-hop to melodic samples, intellectual lyrics, structural experimentation, and social commentary. The Score was released to great acclaim in 1996, earned the Fugees 2 Grammy Awards, and made them the first hip-hop group ever to be nominated for Album of the Year. word hit the streets that hip-hop group the Fugees is set to tour around the world to celebrate the 25th anniversary of their acclaimed album, The Score. The Fugees have a complex but impactful history, said Lauryn Hill. I decided to honor this significant project and the anniversary for the fans who appreciated the music by creating a peaceful platform where we could unite, perform the music we loved, and set an example of reconciliation for the world. Jean went on to add, I am grateful once again that God has brought us together. With that being said, thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. My name is Gary Harrison, and remember, stay humble and stay hungry. You've been watching Republic Domain with the Fugees. Stick around, and I'll catch you on the next one.